third time in the past week, wind gusts reached over 40 miles per hour. We have severe weather team coverage starting with KFOX News at 9's Mike DiSerio live in West El Paso.
We were under a wind advisory and blowing dust advisory all afternoon. The good news is that both just expired about an hour ago. Now earlier we had gusts to around 50 miles per hour, making it especially tough on drivers and those with no choice but to brave the elements.
And that wind's coming, boy. It's coming good and strong. I've seen the semis flipping over, a couple of them wiggling and woggling.
Gonzo Olvera dealt with today's strong winds all the way from Tucson.
You could fly a kite from here to Dallas if you tie yourself to it.
The powerful gusts roaring through the desert kicked up huge clouds of dust and debris, giving drivers a hazy view out the windshield, while some maneuvered around tumbleweeds.
We're here at the Trans Mountain exit on I-10 eastbound, and not only are the winds very strong here, but all the dust and debris is blowing north across the roadway and obscuring the entire view of the Franklin Mountains.
Off the road, the winds were also taking a toll. After noticing the canopy swaying at this Circle K at Montana and Hawkins, gas pumps were closed off while workers shored up its foundation. Meanwhile, some workers had trouble avoiding the full wrath of Mother Nature.
I'm just putting the sign up in front of my face, trying to keep the sand out of my eyes.
Keith Davidson and his co-workers tried keeping their backs to the wind while getting the word out. They got a few sympathy honks, but no one willing to trade places.
We're getting beat up by the signs. They're bending our fingers back and smacking us in the face.
Another blustery start to another week, with some hoping that there's a calmer future on the horizon.
And I'm going to drive back tomorrow morning, so I hope it passes.
As you can see, winds have diminished already, and that will continue through the overnight hours. However, colder air has moved in, so that'll also bring wind chills into play. Sandra Diaz will have all the details on that coming up. Reporting live in West El Paso, Mike DiSerio, KFOX News at 9.
Thank you, Mike.
And indeed, let's